Good morning, traders, and this is the Dow Jones Daily Review. So I've got a level drawn in here at 25,419, okay, and that is pretty much this previous swing high here. And you can see there are a couple of other interactions with it. There's one tail there, there's another tail there, and there is 2 days there. I think that's pretty much it. So there's quite a few interactions at that level, and you can see we've tagged it and we're now moving off. Now the other thing about this level, it's a weekly swing high here as well. Okay, so you can see quite a few weeks here where we've flirted with this area, and now we are back in this area. Okay, and it pretty much makes sense because we broke through the level, broke up, broke down, broke back up, and then broke through this level convincingly, accelerated away. Huge diversions from the alligator, and now we've come back to test it. So the weekly is looking like this may be an area where we need to be looking for shorts, and I'm pretty sure there's quite a few people that are short at the moment if I just look at what the oscillator is telling me right now. But anyway, let's get down to, let's go through the time frames. The first one is we finished with an inside bar on the daily. Looking at the 4 hour, we are in a range or a potential double top. Okay, now this is looking to me like a range rather than a double top, purely because of what I see here on the alligator, on the oscillator, the Williams percentage R. There is diversions, well, the double bottom here, which is diversions because you've got a low and a high low there. Now, if I just add that to it, there, this is a 4 hour fractal here, and we are testing that fractal at the moment. So let's get to the hour. And you'll see the buyers are stepping in on the bottom here. But looking at what's happened with the the alligator on the hour, I suspect we may have a sort of a bit of a rally off this level, maybe to close the gap, which would line up with the breakout of the alligator, and then a move to the downside. Okay, so if you look at the hour on the awesome oscillator, you can see sort of a head and shoulders here, and now we've broken through the neckline here. Okay, so if we're looking at the hour, we've got a potential break of the range. I'm not entirely convinced about that just yet. For me, this is bottom of range, so I would still be trading to the upside because of what you see on the 4 hour. Okay, so we are still above the alligator. We are still in an upward trend, a fairly strong upward trend. So that's kind of my view. Until we break through, let's call it 25,300 convincingly, that is not a double top. Okay. So let's just get down to the 30 minutes and you'll see yesterday was a little bit of a shambles. I mean, I managed to get 2 trades in yesterday, one off the bottom here and took profit at the top. And then on this retrace, took another chance, was anticipating a break out to the upside because well, it looked like there was an inverse head and shoulders here. But yeah, I got trailed out of that one. Still made some money, but you can see all this indecision here. So off a major level, loads of indecision, buyers and sellers not really knowing what's going to happen and where they're going to take this. And then we sort of sold off into the close, and now we've gapped down, and we're now hovering at the bottom of the range again. Okay, so this is bottom of the range at the moment. Not that I want to be long this time of the morning because you never know what's going to happen. But I think the key thing to bear in mind is this here is the neckline of the double top. But we do have sort of this neckline here, which is this double top. So we've almost got a quadruple top. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I take that mentality, we've got to break through 25287 for that to play out. Okay, so yeah, so for me at the moment, kind of reluctant to go any which way at the moment. Looking at the half hour here, we've got an inside bar, inside bar, and another inside bar forming. So that is a reversal pattern, but I mean, it is 5:30 in the morning, so Asia session's coming to an end pretty soon, so there's low volumes, so you never know what could happen. They can spike this down, and then as soon as the traders come online for the European session, drive it back up and all sorts of things. So I think the thing to watch out for is there is a potential short setup here. There's a big level here. So what you want to see is a bit of a rally, maybe gap close, a retest of the alligator break. There's your short with a stop above the previous high. Okay. Alternatively, if you manage to get in a short off the 254,400 or 254,10 area, this would be your profit taking area right now until we see a lower high, and that's essentially what I'm looking for in the half hour. I want to see a bit of a rally, a lower high, price action indicating that we short, take the short, stop above one of these fractals or the previous high, anticipating a break to the downside of this double top. Double top target, be conservative and take this here, and that should take you to okay, so there is pretty much a target. Okay, well, that makes sense. There is a lot of previous swing. There's a previous swing high there. Maybe even just tie that up to that pin bar there. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment. The 1 hour has broken below the alligator. I'd like to see a test of the break before I get in short. So I'd sit on hand until we see something that shows a retracement up to here. So it's still playing long. If we get a lower high, that's your indication to be short. Okay, so I hope that helps, but it's pretty much range bound at the moment, and a break below 25,287 destroys any longs that you're going, so that should be your stop area. Okay, guys, I hope that makes sense. I hope it helps, and keep those stops tight though. We are in a range, so keep them as tight as possible. Preserve capital at all costs, and enjoy your day. I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.